This is the Sim Pit. I'm your host, Shaun, and welcome to today's edition of the Pit Stop, where you, the pit crew, you are the real star of today's show. Happy Friday! It's Friday. I'm so pumped. What a great day. What a great weekend I have ahead of me. I'm such a lucky guy, I gotta tell you, and hopefully you guys can live vicariously through me over the next 3 days and all the fun I'm gonna have. So, I'm super pumped. I woke up at 4:50 this morning, 4:50. And it was like that kid on Christmas Day thing where you're up before your parents just waiting, like you want to open presents, right? That's how I feel this morning. That's what my Friday's been all about. What you can't see behind me right now is an almost completely emptied out studio. Got rid of the desk. I got rid of all of everything in this room that could be other than this rig, making room for, well, I'll tell you in just a minute, but let's just say that this Friday kicks off a wonderful weekend for me, and I'm super pumped about that. And the other thing, I gotta tell you, today the Sim Pit is the biggest news in sim racing, so we will go through the news stories, and I usually call it being selfish when we get down to Sim Pit racing and things like that, which we will talk about today as well. But we have some great things going on here. So let me bring down the thumbnail and let's get to the news. What's going on in sim racing? Number one, if you were live on Twitch this morning, we already played the Logitech G923 TrueForce racing wheel full review. That review is going to be released on YouTube as soon as this show is over. It's already uploaded. It's got a description. It's got the thumbnail. Everything's ready to go, but it is remaining unlisted until after the show. Everyone on Twitch got to see it earlier this morning. I'm always telling people, you got to come hang out on Twitch. You never know what we're going to do on Twitch. And this morning we had a watch party and got to see my review of the G923 TrueForce racing wheel, which I am very excited about. So that is news story number one, a honest full review on a G923. And truth be told, I paid my own money for the wheel in order to review it. There was no cooperation with Logitech, and I'm only saying that because, again, in YouTube era now, if they give you product, you have to disclose that. Well, I'm disclosing. I have no affiliation with Logitech. You're going to hear my thoughts on the TrueForce racing wheel. So that's coming up right after this show, which has to be done by 9:50. 9:50 is my cutoff because by 10 o'clock I could be receiving a delivery of what, you might ask? What could have Shaun so excited this morning, so pumped up, so up at 4:50 in the morning? It's a new pair of socks, Apex. No, it's the Next Level Racing Traction Plus platform. I don't even know how I'm going to get this beast into my house. I hope it comes in multiple pieces so that I can carry it in. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble. I don't know how I'm going to get that in. But this is showing up as soon as 10 a.m. And I'm going to be putting it together, getting a rig on it. And that will be going on Twitch. I just don't know the timing because depending on when it gets here, depending on what it takes to get it into the house, and it could run into and conflict with what's going on tonight. So we're going to have to work around all the cool stuff going on at the Sim Pit. But on Sim Pit Live on Twitch, this is going to be what we're playing with over the next few days, this weekend. So definitely going to want to tune in over there. All right, what else is going on in sim racing? Like I said, I'm going to rifle through things today because the sooner I get off the air, the sooner I can start prepping. Plus, I have some more editing to work on. Devin has done a bunch of work on a WRC9 review. I got to work on some editing on that. So lots of cool work here going on. Anyway, iRacing news. Travis Pastrana and Connor Daly joined forces with iRacing to bring LCQ League rivalry to Las Vegas. Nice Motorsports to field trucks for both drivers as virtual series for real-world pros comes to NASCAR. Bringing one of the most fun developments of 2020 from the virtual world to the real one. Action sports legend and Nitro Circus founder Travis Pastrana will team up with NTT IndyCar Series Connor Daly to compete in September 25th's NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series World of Westgate 200 at Las Vegas. That's a mouthful. Motor Speedway. No, it was not. It was not a full-size doll of Danica. I'm still talking. Faceless, I might have that. I'm not sure. We're gonna get to that. Anyway, that's a cool event coming up, and I gotta tell you, I'm a big fan of Travis Pastrana and Nitro Circus. Those guys offer some pretty quality entertainment, I will say. A few other things here. Youngins out there, NASCAR Drive for Diversity. Youth drivers, don't forget, applications are now open to join the 2021 NASCAR Drive for Diversity Driver Development Team. Deadline September 30th. Pastrami. Yeah, I want pastrami for lunch. Wonder why I want pastrami for lunch. Supercars announcing it's coming back, only bigger and better. Pitting Australia's finest sim racers against one another. The 2020 Repco Supercars Pro E-Series starts October 28th on Fox, KO, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So that's a big deal going on. iRacing starting to get pumped up about the Rallycross World Championships beginning next week, it looks like. So they're doing some driver profiles. Here we have a profile for Jonathan Simon. Why did it say Jonathan Simon? He posted it. This is a rally profile for Sammy Motti Trojan, and showing his stats from last year in the IRX championship. He was the #1 last year. Finished first at Atlanta, and then a string of P2s to finish off the season got him the championship. And anyway, that's more to know about him. And then we have a driver profile of Mitchell DeJong. He was the 2018 champ, finished in second, and you can see why. Missing 2 races, but he's still P2 in the first race. P1, 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 P1. If Mitchell can run a full season, he's likely to be this year's champ. What else? We already talked about Pastrana. Yep. We already covered all that. Rudy Van Buren, world's fastest gamer OG. Before it was what it is today with this Real 3 and all the shenanigans that they do in World's Fastest Gamer. The very first World's Fastest Gamer was a different level of legit with the way they ran the competition and who the final was, and the overall winner being Rudy Van Buren. And he has gone on to some great things, working with McLaren well beyond his original contract. And Rudy is getting ready to go live for real in the 24-hour race. In the 24-hour. So let's see. As the series heads, the Porsche Carrera Cup Deutschland is where Rudy will be showing his skills this season, driving for the CarTech Motorsport Team Porsche 911. With the season start having been delayed a number of months already, this weekend's racing finally gets underway, and in fine style too, as the series heads to Circuit de la Sarthe as part of the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans weekend. He's not in the 24, it's a support race, I do believe. Anyway, here's a little video with Rudy.
Hi, I'm Rudy, and I'm racing in the Porsche Carrera Cup Germany. This weekend, it's our first race at the famous Le Mans circuit. And yes, those are the Porsche curves. Our first practice session starts tomorrow, but I'll update you all the way through the weekend with live timing, links, etc. how to follow it. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this site behind me. Currently, it's the Road to Le Mans series ride, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, they've changed that competition, haven't they? Don't forget to put Trojan on your De Jong. Oh, faceless. Oh. So well played, but oh, so wrong. Oh, my God. Wow. Rudy Van Buren video. Look at The Office.
Hello. There we are again. This time waiting for the scrutineer, which is going to be practically this gives me a chance to quickly look around in the car. Speech for itself, wiper and high beam. This is an important one. If someone's in your way, push it and you can reflect the big lights. Radio, we're not allowed to run, so there is no radio this weekend. Fear for the engineer. I hope not to use this one. Alarm. Sometimes when we run low tire pressures, we get the alarm up and then you hit the button and it goes away again. This is to change the display, and obviously the pit speed limiter, which has different positions here in the weekend because we have slow zones, we have pit lanes, we have everything. True. Control, ignition, full pump, intake pump, refueling, nothing to do with me. Obviously ignition, the light, or the rain light. We see using this on Saturday because the weather looks dreadful. We got the fan was mostly run it off. Normally we say fan cost hours and run it off, which is driver screen, not relevant. Indicator, blinkers, ABS is not in the car. These are just two options which we don't use. And then here is another light and the hazard. And that's it. If we look around even further, we got the camera. We got another camera right here. It's mandatory to run it. And that's it. This is the office for this weekend. If you look around, this is a plate where they mount the ballast plate. But besides that, with a rear mirror, with a rear mirror, there's a nice sticker in there as well. This is it. The inside of the Porsche. We still have this one as well, by the way. Brake balance. And as you can see, the famous Nicky Team style, the dancing pedal box. That's it. It's the office.
There you go. There you go. Oh, another one.
There we are again. We are in Le Mans on the second day, and today for the final going to get driving. We have our first session at 1 o'clock, then we have one at 1:04, and then the quali is around 6 o'clock. It's going to be a busy one.
All right, here. I'm actually going to post the link to this page so that you can follow Rudy in the future as well. Twitchers, how am I going to get it to you guys? Hold on, bear with me. I can do this. I can do this. I'm slick. There you go. There you go. All right, if you want to get more on that and follow Rudy through the weekend, everything you need is there at this RFactor page. So it's also at their Twitter page. There's his car. Look at that car. You couldn't hear what he was saying? I have Windows audio not on? Well, that's why I gave you the link, Flydiz, so that you can...
This weekend, it's our first race at the famous Le Mans circuit.
You can't hear that? I see it going to you.
Our first practice session starts tomorrow, but I'll update you all the way through the weekend.
I think you can... All right, there you go. There you go. What else? What else? RFactor. So yeah, they're showing off. There's Rudy's car. There's the video. We haven't seen this video yet of the Bentley. This is different than what we saw on Monday, I think. I don't trust their music. It was really low? Okay. So, you know, they jump around audio. It's really hard for me to monitor when we're watching other content. Anyway, okay, the Bentley coming to RFactor 2. We talked about that on Monday. Weekend of the second running of the FSR Esport IndyCar Series to kick off on RFactor 2. And that's it. I gotta be mindful of that clock, don't I? Project Cars. I don't think this is what you were talking about earlier with Project Cars. I think this is different. That was from Faceless also. Anyway, Project Cars update number 1 is now live. This was as of yesterday. Project Cars 3 on Steam, PS4, and Xbox soon to follow. This update includes many improvements and addresses the Logitech G29 wheel affecting PS4 players. Don't know what that is. And then they have the full update notes. Now, Faceless had mentioned something about an article that explains it about Project Cars 3. Anyway, all right, so there you go. Everyone, okay. So we're done with that. Dirt 5, next gen gameplay video. I'm not sure if we saw this. No, I don't think we did. Let's go to YouTube. We'll be able to see it better.
For the very first time, this is Dirt 5 running on Xbox Series S. In this gameplay footage, you're seeing the awesome Rock Bouncer tackling an extreme Pathfinder event. Dirt 5 takes advantage of smart delivery across Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S, meaning no matter which console you're playing on, you'll get the best, most optimized Dirt 5 experience.
Oh, is there a course that he's following, kinda? Depends on how hardcore you want it to be. I feel like WRC is a little more hardcore. And you're talking Dirt Rally, or are you talking waiting for Dirt 5? Okay. That was cool. That was really cool. So, what else? Anything else from Dirt? Fresh footage. I think that's what we just showed you. Dirt Rally Game Edition. They're showing some photo mode shots from Dirt 5. Raptor. And I think that's it. Okay, and what else? F1. Podium Pass Series 2, we talked about that. They have a little video showing off there. Whoop. Bish. There you go. I'd get that. Dirt Rally 2.0 is awesome. So yeah, take advantage of that. Let's see, head in. So then they have some other liveries. Ooh, those look cool. That looks cool. I must say, that looks really cool. Patch 1.1. This was yesterday. Formula 1 game. Patch 1.1, a hot fix, is live for PC only now. That was yesterday. And updates, Podium Pass feature. And we've received reports about some challenges not unlocking towards the end of the Podium Pass Series 1, which meant a few of you didn't receive the Chrome Delivery Reward. We've decided to award all users the Chrome Season Reward Livery as a redeemable item. Here's how to redeem the Chrome Delivery, so if you would like that's pretty cool looking livery, I will say. Load F1 2020, click on Mail in the main menu. Click on the mail called Chrome Delivery Series 1 Reward and then claim all in the bottom right corner. It will now be available in-game. I didn't drive enough of WRC 8 kill streak, but I heard that WRC 9 is notably better. Apex, did you? I hope not. I have my phone right here. I think they're going to call me. Le Mans this weekend, Eurosport player, $15 a month for sub. Dirt 5, a must buy. It looks pretty fun. Move on. Dang, Joa. Joa's just like, keep this machine moving forward. NASCAR, this is just cool. And I thought, wow, am I as cool as NASCAR? Because I give my race winners a trophy of the track. But Daniel Buttafuoco, now this is cool. I got 4 wooden track templates of the races he won in this season 2 of the eNASCAR Heat Pro League. Watkins Glen, Mid-Ohio Auto Club, and BMS. Bristol Motor Speedway? Thank you to Germain Racing Geico. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. And it reminded me of what we do here for the SimPick guys. I Maybe that's what I should do for the new trophies. Instead of a big complicated trophy, I'll just be like, oh, well, there you go. You wanted Interlagos. There you go. There you go. Where am I going to put this now? I'm going to forget it's there and break it, I'm sure. All right, what else? What else? Raceroom, live Q&A. This is posted 5 hours ago tonight. Live Q&A with Raceroom devs tonight. Let's talk about DTM 2020 and more with Sector 3 studio producer at Chardon JF and physics developer Alex Hodgkinson. Join us at 20 CEST on YouTube. Nobody outcools Mr. Cole. You gotta buy it just for the chrome livery. What else? That's all. That's all. Moving right along. All right, we're getting there. We're moving along. Wreckfest. I mentioned their new update on Monday. Buckle up for the Wreckfest Season 2 new tournament and much more. We looked at some of their videos, the new content, including that Mustang and that cool city track that they had in it in their Season 2. Anyway, I noticed today when I looked here, no new news, but Wreckfest is on a weekend deal for only $14.99. If you don't own Wreckfest and you are looking for a fun single-player game that is a really good single-player game, but then just like 10 times through the roof more fun multiplayer, but worth it for the single-player, it's Wreckfest. I give Wreckfest 2 thumbs up, you guys. $14.99 is as good as it's going to get. Yeah, Brandon, I agree. Wreckfest, what a shame, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But I still feel it's a great game. I just feel like throw your steering wheel out and play it with a controller, and it's a better game than if you play it with your wheel. If you love the winners, the trophies booms and show up. I can't afford titanium. ACC, have you played Wreckfest, Elvis? See, the thing about Wreckfest is a really good racing game, cloaked in what at times will fool you into even thinking simulation. I love Wreckfest. I think it's some of the most fun that I've ever had. And anyway, I'm intrigued. I'm gonna have to pick up the Season 2 and try out the new content. Why haven't I done that yet? Starts now. I need to get on it. All right, what else? I need to write myself a note. This is just kind of a cool post by Thrustmaster. There's no super final of Le Mans without highlighting the iconic Le Mans Bugattis occurred both in real life. Anyway, it was this one. The 2 different variations of the wheel that the guys get to use. I guess you have the blacked out version. And then you have the white out version. Anyway, I like the custom wheels. That's kind of cool. I think that's all I have to say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Ricmotech, I just want to congratulate our winner in this week's or this month's Hot Lap Hump Day. So congratulations to Ryan Cobb, the winner of last night. Well, this was 2 nights ago now. Hot Lap Hump Day Challenge. Best lap of 350 at Circuit de 24-Hour de Mans in the new Corvette C8. That was fun. That was very fun. Next. Everyone, you guys just don't like my news today. Simucube. Simucube is proud to announce an official team supplier relationship with the Mercedes-AMG Petronas eSport team. The team chose the Simucube 2 ultimate wheelbase for the maximum feedback experience. So anyway, they're now working together. I can't imagine they're using them in the F1 eSport. That would be kind of weird. Which is why I'm kind of shocked by wheel deals. But anyway, congratulations to Simucube on that. That's awesome. Euro Truck Simulator 2 Super Stripes Paint Job Pack. So they got some cool livery packs that are hitting Euro Truck. And it looks like they're customizable as well. So pretty cool. Super Stripes Paint Job Pack. $2. $2. It'll set you back. I'm sure that will sell well with that crowd just because. Hey, Belly, how you doing? Oh, nothing too important. On the American Truck Simulator side of things, they have a post today about Colorado landmarks. From locations of historical importance to unique structures, the U.S. state of Colorado offers a long list of amazing landmarks for visitors and residents alike to admire and visit. So what landmark will you be able to find in the upcoming Colorado DLC for American Truck Simulator? Here's a simple sample of what you can come across on your travels across the colorful state. Uncompahgre National Forest, nicknamed the Switzerland of America, the city of Ouray. We do need a Wreckfest night. Maybe we need to... did you guys see... Alright, let's go back to Wreckfest. Did you guys see the street track? It was the other one. Hold on. Back. Whoop. No. Close this. Open this.
Rated T for teen.
Would you guys be down with buying the pack in order to play the new stuff? Or do we play old stuff? The street track is really intriguing. Joa. It does look like the Live for Speed track, or a resemblance. Tofi. Probably demonetized now. Agreed. Not if it's one night. What are we going to do about that? But you get the general lead. Generally speaking, that's a cool car. All right. Anyway, we'll have to talk. We'll talk in Discord about such things. But yes. All right. Colorado, American Truck. You know what? I'll buy the new stuff. And you can add Colorado to your wish list. I know we've covered this. When's it come out? I don't think they've committed to a date just yet. I'll do a night of new stuff on my own, and then we can decide from there. How does that sound? All right, what else? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, you guys. This all-in-one streaming tool is a promising alternative to Elgato's Stream Deck. So check out this new dashboard type thing. Finnish manufacturer Loop Deck just put out a new addition to the company's family of hardware consoles for streamers and content creators. Kind of sucks for me because I just spent a bunch of money on the big Stream Deck, which I do love, by the way. Anyway, if you stream out there, there's another alternative. Loop Deck. How much is that sucker? That's not the price. $269. $269 for that one, and $549 for their bigger one. Dang, that makes mine seem cheap. All right, beta testing signups are open for Project Cars Go. What? The mobile iteration of the popular console and PC racing series. Is this what you were talking about? Project Cars developer Slightly Mad Studios have teamed up with Game Evil in order to bring the popular racing series to mobile devices with a new title called Project Cars Go. This was originally announced nearly 2.5 years ago, by the way. Move on. Bye! Turn those machines back on! Anyway, this says a lot right here. Should I move along? Have we had enough? Oh, this is a regular launch trailer. No. Have we had enough? Anyway, that says a lot. That's all I'm going to say. You guys speculate the rest of it without me. What does that really mean? So yesterday, it was just yesterday that we were on Reddit and we were looking at some images and we saw that that guy's daughter on the motion simulator. Remember, and we speculated how old, and we talked about how nice it is to start at a young age. One of our loyal viewers, an alien extraordinaire, Elvis Rankin, started off racing at a very, very young age. And anyway, we have the first image of him at only 3.5 years old, already in a race car. Are you ready? Yeah. No, but seriously, here he is at a very young age, already in his dad's simulator. Or is that already your simulator, Elvis? I don't know. But anyway, that is how young Elvis started. So when you're wondering why you get your butt kicked by a 13-year-old, well, keep in mind, he might have been doing it as long as you have. So even though he's 13, doesn't mean he just picked it up yesterday. He's a seasoned racer, real life and sim. Anyway, thanks for sending those in, Elvis. I appreciate it. Now, let's look at some things. Oh, man, I'm such a sucker. My iRacing girl, she'll watch him all day long. Look at that. Oh, he's a lucky guy. Good-looking dog. That was posted by Certified Source. Man, you want to get your rig on the show? You just make sure your dog or cat is in the background and you know you're making my show. This one, follow my line. Wire management complete. I always have to applaud people with good wire management. It goes a long way for making your rig look really nice and pro. He did a great job on this Rseat. Wow, this is... What's that extra metal on his Rseat? Mine doesn't have this. Did they do a design change that I'm unaware of? I might have to get a red and black one. I'm going to have to contact them today. Your son at 4 already knows how. Your PC said nope because it was just too much frame rate, or not enough frame rate to run that combination. Is that what the problem was? Joe. Enzork88 rebuilt his Simrig after buying a SimLab side mount for the DD1. So anyway, I just like the way he pulled it up to a TV on his desktop and it's on casters. That was kind of slick. He has some other pictures. That's too bad. That is really too bad. All right. Congratulations, Enzork88. Nice looking rig. Good setup. Oh, man. See, this is the thing about I try to bring to you guys on this show, and I hope you're really aware. I really try to bring you a little of everything, right? From the basement to the penthouse. From the starting out in sim racing to the I have more money than I know what to do with elaborate rigs. That's what I try to cover here. And I honestly feel it doesn't matter where you are in that spectrum. To me, as long as you're sim racing, that's all that matters to me. And then we can talk about helping you out and improving things if you have the space. Some people, it's a space issue. So here we are from Osama Bin Laden. Osama Bin Laden posted this one, and I think we've all been there. Yeah, I've had my studio in my bedroom and been this tight on space, where literally my chair was backed up to my seat. We've all been there, or a lot of us have been there, and it doesn't take away from your love for sim racing. It's just a matter of what we can allocate. So anyway, I applaud you completely for your effort there. And then what else? I'm still talking, aren't I? It ain't pretty, but it works. Keskrich posted this Deathmobile. See, you don't even have to disclaim it as it ain't much, because you know what? That is a lot. Because you took the time to go to a junkyard and get that seat. You took the time to build a DIY rig. You took the time to modify heavily your Logitech wheel. Look at this modded Logitech, but better yet, let's look at the wheel and then look at this. No, let's look at this. Is that a cutting board wheel? That is a cutting board, I do believe. I love it. You know, it ain't much. No. Keskrich, you are the king. You rock, my friend. I gotta tell you, I just talked about from basement to the penthouse. You, my friend, might feel like you're in the basement, but to me, you are in the penthouse because you are the epitome of this hobby. You are everything that this hobby is right here in this image right here. I applaud you 100%, my friend. 100%. That's awesome. All right, what else? Oh, man. See, it all started with boxes. Those damned boxes. Christmas morning. That's the theme of Friday's show. It's Christmas morning in September here at the Sim Pit. Coin Sniffer. Apparently, yesterday was Christmas morning for him. He's getting pretty dialed in. I'm jealous. I'm sure everybody's jealous. And what else? I don't know. I just liked this. The topic of cool suits, air conditioning, blowing fans, aquarium, vision. Oh, man, I didn't put the aquarium mod. We're going to go grab that in a second here. We're going to cover that. We have time. Climate control featuring oscillator function. Yep, depending on where you are. I got to tell you, that would not be enough fan for me in the middle of summer. That would get me through spring. That would get me through fall. And in winter, I don't need cooling. But, well, except for certain days. Anyway, I just thought, someone the other day was, when we were doing our cool suit, was like, couldn't you just, like, build a redneck air conditioner? You know, a fan, a cooler, and ice? Which, yeah, I could do that. I might do that. Anyway, then, Andrew, Ohio, posted this in our Discord, and I got a good chuckle, and I just thought, you're doing it wrong. I believe that's Crandon in a winged sprint car. So the crazy of the day award goes to Andrew for his Red Bull gives you wings photo. And what else? That takes us to, actually, let's take one more diversion real quick. VR. Here we go. Check this out. So Joey posted yesterday. He mentioned his mod. We were live talking. It was during the SimPit live show, the Cool Suit, and he mentioned his mod for ventilation on a VR mask to keep his face cool. And what he did, Ace of Deuce, Anthony, thank you for subbing with Prime for 7 months. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Using an aquarium pump and reversing the flow so it's vacuum instead of blowing. And then he just drilled. Here, let's get you the next photo. This is so slick and maybe a great idea for you guys. Then he drilled, I should say, he melted a hole to put the tube in. And that tube is sucking air out of the VR, which means it's pulling air in under your nose. And it's cooling your mask temp, it's cooling your face temp, and it's also keeping you from getting fogging effects. And the cool thing about reversing is, if you thought about it, if you made that thing blow instead of suck, then it would dry out your eyes. You can't blow air on your eyes. Anyway, I just thought this was a really cool mod, really simple. He just took basically a soldering iron and put a hole through. Got a couple of grommets for that air hose and ran a vacuum. So anyway, I applaud you on your ingenuity. It sucks it to your face. Yeah. All right, what else? SimPit Oval Arca League. We are kicking things off next week. Tonight, we are not doing a practice race, but next week is the season opener. That's Friday night. 5 o'clock practice, 6 o'clock race. I don't know how many spots. I know we're getting pretty close to filled up on our leagues, but that's going to start. You can still do a search for the SimPit Oval Arca League. There's our schedule. Lanier, Bristol, Nashville, Kentucky, Five Flags, Texas, Martinsville, and Phoenix. I'm printing up the trophy right now. I'm going to have both road and oval trophies ready to go before we even start the season. So come out and join us for that. And I have the wrong photo here. This is supposed to be the Road League. Why is this not the Road League, Shaun? You screwed it up. Oh, I see why. There we go. Copy, paste, and go. Here we go. The SimPit LMP2 League. Also kicking off next weekend. September 27th at Sebring, Silverstone, Road America, Watkins Glen, Suzuka, Monza, Catalunya, Nürburgring. Same thing. Just do a search for SimPit LMP2 League and join up. I think there's only like 2 spots left in that one. I'm not sure. Not trying to discourage entries. Please try. I'm not sure if we're going to do a waiting list or any of that. Also, I think we have a race tomorrow, but I totally don't know for fact. I think we're going to do another practice race. So you're going to want to get in on the Discord channel. I think tomorrow might be a practice race for Assetto Corsa Competizione. I think on Sunday we're going to be doing a practice race for the road racing series as well in the LMP2s. But tune in. The link is in the description on YouTube. Or I can just do this. And that should get everybody a link. And then the patron race is coming up on the final Saturday of the month, which is the 26th or 28th. Everyone should have gotten an email. I'm going to send another one out. And that takes us to Brian. Oh, Brian, I don't... Wait, no. Hold on, bear with me. Nicholas. I'm sorry, I didn't want to mess up your last name. Brian Nicholas. I didn't want to call you Nichols. I was like, is it Nichols or Nicholas? Brian Nicholas. He went to a racetrack and watched Pro 2 track and met one of the owners of a team that's associated with the Allies of Autism. And he became friends with them. And this is a group that, races real-life pro trucks. And they're out there, helping out a really good cause. So anyway, Brian actually made this plaque trophy for them at one of their charity events. That's the real-life truck. For them to do a giveaway for on one of their auction drives for autism. So I just, I'm always telling people to be good. I'm always telling you to listen to your neighbor if they need a hand, help them out, give them a lending ear, be nice, be good. And this is the epitome of being good when you're out there. I have my best friend. His son has autism. It's something that affects a lot more people than you'd think about. And it's great to see a real-life racing team out there working for the cause. It's great to see one of our own, Brian Nicholas, helping out and helping them just make it better. And with that, he ended up actually doing his own Pro 2 truck. And the reason I'm showing the truck today is, well, since we're not doing a practice race for our Oval Series, tonight we are going to run our Pro 2 Pro 4 fun run. 5 o'clock tonight. You're going to want to get in on our Discord, you guys. Get in on our Discord because that's where I'll be giving out the password. I will be streaming live from SimPit Live on Twitch, and I'll give the password out on the stream as well. We're going to do a Pro 2 race followed by a Pro 4 race. So that is going to be a lot of fun, and that is the truck that Brian's going to be running in the Pro 2. There it is, catching some big air as well. And there he is hanging out with the guys at the track with that trophy, as he's now an honorary part of their crew. So good for you, Brian. You're the man of the hour. Thank you all for hanging out. It's been a really fun show. Please join us later. You're going to want to be on SimPit Live. We're going to have that unboxing, or who knows if it's not. We are going to be having the Next Level Racing Traction Plus platform in the shop. We're going to be putting it together. I don't know what it's going to take. That's going on. We're going to have racing tonight. We're going to have racing all through the weekend. It'll all be on just Twitch. Brian, we're just going to be on Twitch with everything going on over the next 48 hours. But for those here on YouTube, don't forget, because as soon as I end the show, I'm going to make this live. Logitech G923 TrueForce racing wheel full review. And I'm going to hit go on that right now. Public. Save. And just as an encouragement for you guys to go watch it, I'll give you a little teaser real quick, and then we're going to end the show. What the hell? That's gonna do it for today, everybody. Get out there, do some sim racing. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your great conversation. Be sure to thumbs up if you like what we're doing. Thumbs down if you think it sucked. Be sure to subscribe so you find out our next review and when it comes out. And check us out on Twitch, SimPit Live on Twitch. And tune in for that next level racing and some good racing over the weekend as well. Thanks, everyone. Get out there, do some sim racing. This is the SimPit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.
You